Boom, boom.
Bless you.
And we open the broadcast with a big Matt sneeze.
Sorry.
Hey, welcome
Hey.
to what month is this?
June.
June. Welcome
April.
to June's. Yeah, welcome to April's live
And
stream. God
May's
damn
and
it! Welcome to
June's.
June's live stream. I totally posted this as April's earlier.
Did you really? What?
Yeah.
8 to 10 minutes.
So, this is going to
8
be
to 10 minutes.
another pretty laid back stream. Anne
Yes.
isn't here yet, but hopefully she will be. And as you can hear, Shen is currently dealing with her husband and some food production.
Sorry, you'll be hearing Matt in the background periodically. He's watching the press conferences with his friends on headset.
The E3 press conferences, or there's some
Yeah,
other more
he's watching-
serious?
He's watching Microsoft right now, or they're about to start it. I think that they're
they're
waiting
about to
for each other so they can sync.
Oh, they're
Oh, okay. So they,
behind.
yeah.
Don't spoil it. They were gonna watch it now. They were waiting for each other so they could sync up.
So he doesn't know about the Blinks the Time Sweeper reboot.
What the fuck is that? I don't know if you're messing with me or not.
Yes, that is messing with it.
Okay. What else do I have in here?
Although I suppose there were technically rumors that there was, in fact, going to be a Blinks the Time Sweeper reboot because they released it
Ooh.
on the streaming app, but no, that's not actually going to happen.
Which is a bit of a bummer because I never got to play that, and I'd kind of like to, considering it looked neat.
Let's see here. Have I? All right, that's going. And whoops. Let me pop out chat. All right, there. Now I have chat visible and stream visible, and we're all alone for now. But everything just went live, and I think
Did you post it on all the websites?
the tweets are going out right now.
Our
and
mini discords.
the discords are happening as
Tweets.
Oh. You saying everyone you're about to... Yes, I know that. Well, okay. I guess that's a nice safety mechanism. I didn't realize that, or when I tried posting to everyone, it said, "Hey, you're gonna send notifications to a bunch of people. Are you sure you want to use everyone?"
Oh,
Yes.
there's a server I had to mute because they abuse everyone. I don't want to leave it because it's like got really good resources, but I only go in there when I need those resources now. I can't talk to people if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Right. There is an option to suppress everyone in here.
We actually did that for the Void server. We suppressed everyone in here in the Void server because that has like 500 people, and if one person abuses it, everybody comes in and goes, "Do not, don't do that. Don't do that."
We already have people in the chat.
Hi guys. I don't have the chat open. I'm not super prepared. Give me a second.
I know. So this stream was going to start out with a already sketched piece that Chen was going to do some inking on.
I messed up.
Despite the several-month break, no one is on the ball today.
Hey, I got this one. My audio works today. I even checked it out ahead of time. I got announcement tweets posted. I think this is the first time I've actually been on the ball for this.
This time I'm not ready. I was gonna do some stuff, and then I was like, "Ooh, I got new pens," and then that's what happened. I wanted to mess with my new pens. In a minute, I'm going to have to stop and pick one so I can actually start drawing something. These are pretty cool. Check these out. You guys seeing it? That's awesome. Nobody cares but me. I'm very excited about my pen.
It looks kind of like you're doing a rubbing over a honeycomb or something.
I'm just seeing what these do.
Tiny. Yes.
They're neat.
I'm definitely curious. I want to try some of these out. It makes me think of painting with Indian ink back in like grade school.
I can give them to you later. I gave you the inkers that I used for Hey Kitty already.
Yeah, and like I definitely changed what I was doing on Photoshop, but this is the whole. I have to get and someday actually dig into Manga Studio or Clip Studio. What is the actual one? I guess Clip
Mongo
Studio is the
Studio.
company.
Clip Studio, I believe.
Yeah, Clip Studio Paint makes Manga Studio Pro. That's what it. And I think I had a Manga Studio back when they were separate. But yeah,
Back when they
50%
were
off.
amateurs.
So $25 for the light and $109 for the full, and that's super tempting.
I could probably stop because nobody's gonna want these pages when I'm just gonna pick a pencil over here. I'll just use my normal one that I like. All right, what am I drawing?
Tay's got it right. That it used to be Manga Studio. Now they're Clip Studio. Probably because enough people went like, "Oh, well, I'm not into manga." They went, "No, it works for other stuff too."
No, you can draw anything here. It's just paper.
Hey, more coming in. Well, fortunately, this time we already know what you're going to start by drawing, right, Sean?
Okay, but I haven't started it yet.
Do we?
But
Gosh,
it's
it'd be nice to inform the rest of us here, the ones who aren't in on whatever plan this is.
Let me get my ref for rents.
and then once we get maybe some rough going there, you can work on that later.
Or something.
And
Let me think.
my chair is particularly squeaky today. Sorry.
There's Anne.
There she is.
Hey.
Greetings and salutations. There she is. Hey. Ooh, and
There's an
I
echo
think
going on.
Anne has her, or somebody has their stream playing. I can hear it in the background.
I muted mine.
Well, I can't hear it now, so whatever. In any case, hey, Anne, welcome to the party.
Yay.
We're actually getting started pretty much on time. I think we got everything announced. I think we are good to go. So considering the month, once we finish up with this opening piece, I think the theme that I definitely was coming to this with is Pride Month.
And also Shen's birthday.
And also Shen's birthday, which the combination of which...
Happy birthday, Shen.
Thank you.
That happened.
He wanted to do the stream next week, next Sunday, and I was like, that's my birthday, right? I kind of have plans.
And I was like, oh, yeah, right, I'm an idiot. But between Pride and Shen's birthday, this is probably going to be another pretty significant ship-heavy stream.
You know me. Hang on a second.
Can we see the Hey Kitty characters as Sense8 characters?
I think we'll have to pull up some Sense8
reference material.
Amanita.
I imagine that is doable. Why don't you grab some for Shen while she's working on this one?
I had to take my headset off. What?
So first to answer the chat, yeah, next week is Shen's birthday, so get your birthday gifts ready, I guess.
Draw me my LCs.
Yeah.
Draw my pirates.
All of the pirate fan art. And Anne asked if we could see some Hey Kitty characters as Sense8 characters.
What the heck is Sense8?
Which is why I was telling Anne to
Michael Straczynski's most recent TV show. Is it still a TV show, or is there like...
Well, it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
It was a Netflix original series that got canceled and then re-upped.
And uncanceled.
Kind of.
Is it getting a movie? Is that what it is?
And it came out yesterday.
Oh.
No, 2 days ago.
It got a movie. Okay.
It got one, yes.
But is also a good subject matter for Pride Month. There's a lot of...
and shipping.
Diversity and a lot of shipping, yeah.
I do love shipping. What's the actual premise of the show?
It's got some of the best, most healthy relationships I've ever seen on TV. And it's fantastic because it's LGBT characters that happen to be Anyway,
That's really cool. Yeah, I've only seen a couple episodes and kind of fell off it, but I've been really meaning to try it again.
if you are just starting it, be aware that the first 4 episodes you might be confused, and that's because it's from the point of view of the characters who are confused.
Right.
That's good.
Oh, well, it's always nice to empathize with the characters, I guess.
Yeah. Stylistically strong, but maybe not the best way to introduce new viewers.
Right. That was kind of one of the main complaints. Is like, but it's confusing. Like it gets less confusing once they start knowing what's going on.
Hello, was that Kira?
Hi, Kura.
Kura.
Sorry for hijacking the stream and talking about Sense8.
It's just oh no, our conversational stream ended up with conversation in it. I can't.
Oh no.
Oh, what a tragedy.
I'm digging how this is turning out, Shen.
Yes,
I
Shen,
know
who
I
is
am.
this handsome devil you were
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I wonder if you have any idea. It's a surprise. When it's done, you'll be able to tell. Pretty actually confused of drawing an apology to Rai-Chen. He pays the most for the streams, and we missed a couple.
I think we just missed one.
Did we? Thank God,
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened in May or April.
It's all
They
blur.
just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I had to move a lot. There were a lot of locations and being in the car. But we're done now. We moved into a permanent location. We have permanent Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you have your own Wi-Fi. You're not
Not
relying
stealing
on
the
somebody
neighbors.
else's.
We're not living out of an Airbnb. It's nice.
So all kinds of bonuses there. It's okay if you can't stay long, Kura, but if you've got any requests, feel free to drop them in the chat, and we'll get to them. Hopefully get to them even if you're not around, and that way you can catch up with them later.
I'll just finish doodling this and then I'll go on to some requests.
All right.
Get afterwards with my many fine new inking pens.
As Anne drops some reference photos into the Google chat there for you, Shen. Wow, starts with a really simple, straightforward one too.
Well,
Yosa.
that's also just from the side.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could get another one of her. That's like actually her face.
That is a styling hairdo, though.
It's amazing.
It's really cool.
I gotta go find this reference we're talking about. What are you talking about?
It's in the
Oh, that is a rad haircut.
right. And you get a congrats from the chat, Shen, for finding some permanent space.
Oh, it is a relief. I have my own chair back. We bought a desk. I'm not working off of somebody's coffee table anymore like I was for the last month.
Ugh.
Ugh.
But like I said, I guess we hadn't actually started the stream yet, but there's a little bit of change coming to Hey Kitty in the next couple of months. Not a permanent change, but we are giving Shen a bit of a break. I'd like to have been able to do this a little earlier and maybe give her a break while she was in the middle of massive moving. But that said, we've come to the end of chapter 3 in Hey Kitty, Luck and Love, and our new chapter 4, Anthroid's Rise, will be coming in a couple of months. In the meantime, I've commissioned, that's the word, some other artists to do some contributions. We're going to have some
fine artists.
Yeah, some super cool like interstitials. I've already got a couple of them. I think I've got one or two already showing up. And we're going to have a couple of stories that I wrote and a couple of a couple of original pieces by the artists, and some of them are going to be just style splashes. Some of them are going to be actual comics, and we're going to fill in the space. There's going to be tons of content between now and the beginning of the next chapter, so I'm super excited to get to share it all.
Yay! I'm just gonna draw this one with the cool hair because all the other references you linked just kind of look like people, like just guys with short hair. So I don't really know enough about them to make them furry. But this one's got cool hair, so she can be I don't know, skunk.
What kind of species? Yeah, skunk's a good one for that.
For a hairstyle like this.
Punk skunk.
Punk skunk indeedy.
It's either that or cheetah.
I don't know how to draw this hairstyle. I am butchering this. Got like a
kind of like continuous mohawk going on.
Not until I got in front of you, you were.
I'm just looking at the one from the side here, and it's just kind of like in a frill that I don't know. Maybe you could detract from your already halfway through skunk drawing. You like do it as a some sort of lizard with the funky frill going on. I don't know. I'm grasping here.
Oh, and this character that you're drawing loves costumes.
loves what?
If that helps.
Costumes?
Costumes.
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 Okay.
So she could be a pirate if you wanted.
Oh, I see. That's what we're about.
Nah,
Ah, fuck. I was about to steal that hair back.
Got like a whole bunch of colors here.
Found it too. Good.
Digging it. And what's this character's name, Anne?
This is Amanita. Or
Amanita.
Nita. Or Neats.
From Sense8 as a punky skunk.
You're already in Tacoma. It's not that
Cool. What else we got?
I don't know. Kura
I am
over here,
taking
Shen, is asking if you're taking furry requests.
Taking all kinds of requests.
Well, what do you got? I just drew whatever TV show this is, so.
So if you got something, Kura, hit us with it. Let's see
Otherwise, I'm
here.
just going to draw Sovereign Greece again because that's what I do when I don't know what to do with myself. That or Dart. Oh, actually, you know what?
Yeah, I think Dart's the one to start with, right?
Yeah. How do I draw my own character again?
Do it, Kura. Do it.
Come on, can't have been there.
Yeah, I don't. That chip you're super into right now. Please share it with the class.
Please elaborate.
All right, hang on. I gotta think how to draw that. Oh, I don't know how to draw his hair. All right, I gotta get a ref.
Ooh, more challenging
Go
hairstyles.
ahead and finish this one up first. Let's see. This is one of those things I was thinking about. It's a good blush. One of those things I was thinking about with Hey Fox characters is I have a pretty wide representation, gay, straight, bi, trans. I think the only ace character we really have is in Hey Kitty, though.
Vincent?
I hadn't really.
I'm guessing here.
Actually, don't know.
Like,
Probably
yeah,
safer if he is.
that's the whole thing about Ace is that
that might be maybe for the best.
it doesn't come up often because it's a specific lack of.
Pun.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, I walked into that one.
Yeah, no, there's actually a pretty there's a pretty major character in Hey Kitty who is asexual but not aromantic, and he is Lucky.
That was my second guess.
I'm gonna go get my reference. All right, help me out. What furry animals are they gonna be? Well, I guess I can guess ham.
Oh, am I just naming random animals? I don't know who the ship actually is yet. I don't think anyone does.
Well, Shen is apparently the only one that knows here.
Yeah. So
Well.
like I don't know. I like the cheetah from earlier. A cheetah and a capybara.
Why does everybody always want me to draw a capybara? Yeah, bat is what I was guessing for Vicente. I'm trying to decide for Veronica because I want to say a nightingale, but I'm also really bad at drawing birds.
Bat works too, but I know your go-to character for yourself is a bat, so I didn't want to just like.
I'm a bat, which is how come I can kind of draw bats a little bit.
I have been working on
all right, I'm gonna
how I draw bats, and it turns out that bats are really weird looking creatures when you start getting down into details.
That they are. You got them long finger bones and wings and placed thumbs.
It's
Hang on, I closed it for a second because I'll have to get a reference. Give me a second.
Funny thing about looking at bat stuff and looking at how other like furry artists, anthro artists do it is most of them seem to just get to bat feet and then go, nah, never mind, and just make them like generic canine, feline, whatever.
This is not an easy animal to draw. For me. Other people can probably do it. Actually, my last tag team partner could draw birds very well. That's how come our character had a bird form. And I'm like, every time, you get to draw this. I can't draw this.
Pretty good.
And she mostly did. I can ink it. I can do that much.
Yeah.
I think it's more like a pointy beak. But I keep checking. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm really sorry. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Alright, hang on. I gotta get more reference.
Well,
Bird and throw.
Is it a raptor or is it a...
It's a teeny little bird.
It's a okay, so it's a straight pointed beak, then
yes.
Top and bottom.
That's just... Alright, I'm gonna copy whatever this bitch did. Starting over.
Alright. Take two.
Take two. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. This is actually pretty good. You know, like... practice, I guess.
We get to see the process happening here.
Shen learning how to draw a new animal.
And looks like Tay wants to know what a furry sumi would be, but through a very odd game came out with a jaguar. So
jaguars are cool.
Maybe related to the Ixchil family.
Nice.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I believe it's actually Ixchil, but
okay, that was more what I was like.
Yeah, but
thinking, but man, names are hard.
Names are very hard,
especially when they're ancient Mayan goddess names. Oh, it's facing the other way. I was very confused by that for a minute.
Yeah, sorry, I just put it the other way based on the graph I had. This isn't a good drawing at all. I'm so sorry. I can't draw birds.
This has a
Or
very
piranha, apparently.
this has a very rockadoodle kind of feel to
I
it.
know, well, that's the reference I have open is kind of. I've got an actual bird and then an anthro bird, so.
Well,
Alright, now I gotta
Though
figure out how
though I
to draw
do kind of
Vicente as a bat.
want to watch Rockadoodle again.
Vicente and his stupid, stupid hair. But it's just it makes me mad because it's hard to draw.
Got a heck yeah, Rockadoodle. See, I'm not the only one.
bro.
He's got this thing. Eyebrows.
The Molito?
What the heck? That's all I heard Matt say. I'd like to know the context of that.
All I got was
Man, it was
something mojito. I don't know.
Matt, we want to know why you're talking about Stinko Malenko.
What?
We want
I
to
heard
know
something about Lido.
why you're talking about Stinko Malenko, because that's all we heard.
Oh, guys, that screen name is Stinko Malinka.
That's his screen name? Alright, that's pretty great.
Okay.
Does someone know who Stinko Malinka was?
Well, that
Everybody just
that I suppose
confused.
answers a question and raises many more.
It's an old wrestling reference. There's a guy named Dean Malenko, and Jericho used to call him Stinko Malinka.
Oh, that's mean of him. Jericho's a jerk. How do you add to the... Okay, this is markings now, I guess, because I was trying to figure out how to add facial hair onto.
Yeah.
So now it's markings. That's
There you
what
go.
it looks like.
That's some good like anthropomorphic translation going on.
Listening to Matt's side of his stream is very entertaining.
I feel like there's a trick somewhere that we should have been able to set up where it's like, all right, sync up this stream with the replay of the Microsoft press conference, and you'll get commentary in the background of.
I was wrong. They, I guess, must have just finished that or something because they're playing Call of Duty now.
Oh, okay.
I think they're playing that one where you have to pretend to be an object and then run away and hide.
Oh boy.
That is the
It's
one
fun.
that they play every time I've seen them play.
Yeah.
Every time? Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, Kura. That's the best I can do.
I dig it. It's I like the coy look. So there you go. You did it.
Yeah.
I do have plenty of shipping going on. Actually, I'm pretty proud of myself for that skunk. That actually is really cool.
The splashes of color in the usually black and white pages actually makes it look pretty cool.
Yeah, it stands out a lot. Am I drawing Jaguar Sumi?
Yeah, I guess so. And
Sounds like.
Let's see.
And
too
I
hard.
don't see any shipping material here. So in a box? Question mark.
Okay, well now I have to draw Jaguar Sumi in a box just because.
boy, there's a lot of ways for that to go.
Wouldn't Theo be a pig? He's half nightingale though, so he'd be a pig with wings.
When pigs fly.
Yeah. Do you want to be an anthroid or just a normal one?
Gotta wait for that to cycle through and get a response.
Nah, I'm voting Anthroid anyway.
I'll be right back.
You won. I'm making you an anthroid. It's too late.
All right, Fox is going.
Anarchy rules.
Oh. Radical party.
Oscar got me.
Yumi's hair. Let's see. I'm gonna go with you haven't changed your hair yet and go with the bandana look.
Bandana's pretty cool.
That feels actually.
Sorry, soda run.
Give me one.
Boy. Yep, it's a soda run. Hear that big sip. What'd you get, Fox?
Pepsi.
Sounds tasty.
Say Pepsi Zero Sugar with the logo above it says Max Taste with the red Max. So it's a very confusing can brand-wise because it's like Pepsi in the black can that looks
Zero
like the
Max.
Coke Zero that looks like the Pepsi Max logo above it.
There's Sumi. She's a jaguar and she's in a
She's
box because we thought that was cute. Sumi is very cute. Sumi is my buddy Tay's OC.
Ah. Cute OCs are good.
They are good
I
and
agree.
important.
Sorry, was killing robots. Yes, antrhoid. Yay! So,
Oh no! Those two
Killing
statements
robots. Make me one
together.
so I don't like offend any robots in the audience.
All right. Let's see now what. Yeah,
so I'm trying to think of some. I was trying to look up a reference here, and then I totally forgot what I was doing.
Gotta go get my reference because I know what I want to draw, but I can't remember how to draw one of them.
Shen knows what they want to draw, but it's not automatically Sovereign Greece. Uh-oh, something's up.
It's often Sovereign Greece.
I like that Tay has clarified that we're killing
okay.
evil robots.
Okay.
I wasn't even on his team that time.
You can never really be sure these days. They try to, like, shoehorn a morality system into the game. It's like, oh, you're killing robots, and they're evil robots. But some of them aren't evil, so you should probably not kill them.
Yes, the
Not commenting on any game in particular that came out recently.
That's not me, but you're the only one that was positive.
More different skunk lady? Skunk person with
Yep.
moderately effeminate face?
Supposed to be more effeminate than that. Here, I'll give her lipstick. There. Now she's a girl.
Or a guy wearing lipstick. You never know.
It is a girl.
Okay. Guys can wear lipstick too.
I'm just saying this character.
yeah, she identifies female. We can leave it at that.
All right.
I just almost read part of my credit card number out loud.
Good idea. You should do that.
Yeah, that's a thing to do on a stream, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Fox, under the influence of everyone else in stream buying things, that can only.
That's okay.
That
We've
can
bought
only be
weirder
right.
things drunk before.
Boy, howdy.
There have been
Man, that
times
movie.
he comes over to our house and we're like, you know what movie we should watch? And we can't find it, so we order it. And then the next week, he gets an Amazon package. What the hell is this? And it was Hulk Hogan's No Holds Barred.
No holds barred.
So we got drunk again and watched it. I mean, what do you do?
I mean, I'd already bought it, so.
Yeah, we owned it. Do something.
Oof, boy, was that not a good movie?
That is sure a bad movie. Matt, give me a new drink. Refill my cup.
Wait, hold on. I think I forgot a little
Oh my god, did you burn our lunch? You forgot
Matt,
about
come
the
on.
pizza rolls.
Can't
This
let
is.
Shen be a starving artist.
Oh, I can't think of their names now. Why can't I think of their names? Oh, I know I can't think of their names. I'm terrible at names, but I have them written down here somewhere.
Yeah,
Are
me
these
too.
the two with the beauty podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
He's on fire.
I like these two.
Me too.
I'm glad to hear that. Sabrina and Rita.
Yay!
There
There
we
you
go.
go,
Oh, and it's
Fox.
like-
Only like 5 minutes late
Yeah,
after the
after she
answers were put on
writes it on.
screen.
Well, fine. If I paid attention to your screen instead of my screen, I would have seen that.
All of the background androids are characters that I invented when I was a little kid for my very first ever comic story. And I didn't know what to do with them. And he's like, so I need to invent a bunch of background characters. And I was like, I've got a furry cast. May as well recycle them for something. No, she's not.
And as they came from a Shen-created comic, they of course came with a bunch of romances.
Oh, absolutely. Well, some of them are definitely changing. Both of these two characters had boyfriends, and then I looked at them in the modern incarnation and went, nah.
Turns out they're definitely a couple.
Yeah.
I like Grey Goose.
Let's see now. All right, that was my idea.
How about... Ooh, what's her name? Rose. Rose looking a little wistful
I can
because
do.
Rose's partner isn't here anymore.
Like Grey Goose is not that expensive.
Oh.
But like, not that expensive.
Here can be floppier.
I like
Floppy
it.
here.
It's my favorite vodka.
That is being wrong over here.
Yeah.
Matt, you hearing how wrong you are? The best vodka is birthday cake flavored.
Oh god. Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else for a minute. I was totally going to agree, and then she just
Did I ruin it for you?
right out from under me there.
But is the birthday flavor enough to mask that it's vodka and tastes of Russia and sadness?
Yes, because it tastes like cake.
You can tell the difference between vodka. I mean,
I like it. I'm gonna have some for my birthday this year. I'm gonna have some voiders come over to my house and drink lily feathers,
I've heard
which is
people say, like,
cake flavored vodka and ginger ale.
Like,
I should send you some champagne so that you can have some princess lilies.
I love those, but I can't afford that many mixers this time. I can't. I don't have a full stocked bar like you've got.
if I'm drinking well, like, I'm probably gonna
See
be
here.
drinking vodka.
Did
Well, vodka's usually not that bad.
I'm trying to think of what else I might want to preview here.
Well, whiskey.
I guess we should have at least one. I mean, considering the subject matter, we should have Heather and Lucky, right?
They're so cute. Let's see. I'm deciding on a pose. Whew, it's hot in here. It is 1,000 goddamn degrees, and Matt never got me my Mountain Dew.
Matt, falling down a job.
He's got to go hunt
pizza
for
rolls.
objects.
Not
Did he save the pizza
Mountain
rolls at least?
Dew.
He took them out of the oven, but I couldn't see if they were burned or not. Matt, were they burned?
That's my problem. Yeah. No, they weren't burnt.
He says they weren't. I'll be damned.
Well, there you go. At some point in here, if we keep talking about the pizza rolls, you're going to end up drawing an anthropomorphic pizza roll.
Or just draw like somebody eating the pizza.
Yeah, just-
That's crazy, man.
Well, I don't know if I could sleep after an anthropomorphic pizza roll.
That does sound kind of horrifying.
Either that or it sounds like the kind of thing that comes from a night of eating too many pizza rolls and then going to bed, stuffed full of pizza rolly goodness.
As some sort of giant pizza roll.
We have a request for Lily as a pizza roll.
Teeds, I swear to God, I could ban you.
Oh, that's such a good expression for them.
I hope everyone heard Matt singing that.
The things that we record here.
See, where do I want his arms? Actually, I'm gonna scoot you guys over.
We've started a bad thing in chat.
You guys.
Oh no.
No.
Grease has a bagel bite.
No. Everybody is fired. Get out.
Congratulations, Shen. You don't pay us to begin with. Last I recall, it was the other way around.
Ah, crap. You pay me.
All right. From now on, characters as food requests are part of the $25 and up tier.
Thank you. You have to actually
Yes,
thank-
as a $25 and up tier
shit.
subscriber, I would like to request Lily as not a pizza roll.
Christ.
Every character is a different flavor of Hot Pocket.
Ugh. This is what we put up with on Void all the time with him. How can I do this so it doesn't look like he's grabbing her inappropriately? I'll go under belly.
Define inappropriately between
two,
Heather and Lucky.
people in a romantic relationship.
He doesn't seem the titty grab sort. Saying.
You can be asexual and still have kinks.
Oh, right, spots. Okay, that's good enough for me.
Oh, right, spots. The refrain of all furry artists.
I've forgotten her spots or kitties a bunch.
Usually it doesn't make it all the way to publishing before somebody notices, though.
No, usually I notice when I'm coloring and I'm like, I do the fill tool and I'm like, that filled surprisringly easy. Oh yeah, duh, that's why.
Shen, that's what you need. You need a brush to do spots.
Maybe I've got one. Let's find out. Oh, I do. Wait, hang on. I gotta try something. I'm gonna make it her back.
Nick is his name.
Real anthroids have curves.
Amen to that.
Thanks, dude. What are your friends' names?
What is this conversation?
I don't know.
Done. Nice. Excellent.
All right.
This is the sort of
Got,
not modern,
Minimalist?
impressionist
Okay.
version of spots
Cute.
where the
Looks
spots
like
can.
she's got freckles.
where the spots can just sort of extend beyond the character.
I mean, then I would erase the excess, but
What if you selected just like if you were just filling?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
normally what I would do if I was coloring it, like for realsies.
I like the idea of it being like the cartoon eyebrows, though, that aren't necessarily connected to the head. Where the eyebrows extend beyond, it's just
through
spots.
the hair.
Yeah, but with spots like this, it actually just kind of makes it look like she's got fleas.
That's true.
Maybe she does. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what the color's for. Permanent flea color with every anthroid.
Or why she was abandoned?
Oh, harsh.
Oh, ouch.
Well, it seems strange though that somebody would have enough money to get an anthroid and then not enough money to remove fleas.
Right. Although, I could see Lucky having that particular problem.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just, is this one of the dangers of her particular line of work?
I don't know, because since they're synthetic, I'm sure they don't actually have anything a flea would be able to eat.
True.
I don't know. Fox toes that line enough that I can't really tell anymore.
They are biosynthetic. It's
Do you suppose if anthroids are around long enough, something would evolve to feed on?
Oh, certainly.
My bet's on something like previously completely harmless. Absolutely loves something that they're made out of and just kind of becomes a new parasite like that. Like, oh, I didn't know fruit flies were so ravenously addicted to the skin pigments they use in
It'd be funny
older
if it
model
was
anthroids or whatever.
Paint
a ladybug
fleas.
or a butterfly. That would be funny.
Yeah, they're just plagued by butterflies.
Maybe they get bed bugs.
And Tay's got a point. We already have bacteria that eat plastic, so like anthroid-specific targeted flesh-eating viruses, not necessarily out of the question.
Probably a
That
side
sounds
story.
like a very dark chapter in the Hey Kitty story.
Yeah.
And that's saying something, considering some of the stuff I've already got written.
Oh
This
no!
is like a few books from
No, they all
now, and the
deserve to
fight
be
for
happy,
android
Fox.
healthcare.
They all deserve to be happy, Fox. That's
Fox, no, no.
What did you make me? Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, I guess. What time is it? Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not sad. He made me a cocktail instead of a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I like that.
Overdrawn Kitty at like 1% battery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fun.
Now, is this gonna be Kitty like panicked and trying to find an outlet, or is this gonna be Kitty like in super ridiculous power save mode?
Oh my goodness! What if Champion was at 1% or 0.1% battery?
Isn't that just the end of the first Iron Man movie?
Right.
It's a time for drunk stream. I've had a single sip. It is not time for drunk stream yet. Let me get a couple more in.
We still have time.
Cocktails.
Hang on. I know what I want to draw. I'm just trying to figure out how to draw it.
Oh, I thought you were taking the time to enjoy your drink.
Finish off the cocktail. I'm looking at the scripts for the interstitials. They're not all sad.
How many of them are sad?
I think it's 50-50.
Welcome to Hey Kitty.
Fox has commissioned 100 interstitials. Oh, no wonder he's going broke.
The ones that I didn't write are just funny.
Yes, I've seen one of them finished ones already, and it was really fun. He showed it to me. He linked it to me.
Oh, did he show you the
Yeah,
colored?
he showed me the finished one. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Something we honestly should have thought of ourselves, but giving it to this artist came out better.
Well, one of the ideas of these interstitials is very much giving other people a chance to kind of put their spin on or their interpretations of the Hey Kitty characters and universe and stuff. So that's right in line with that. I'm taking this champion has run out of power.
Welcome back, Faust. You missed
some more cute couples and some rather unfortunate conversation on.
You missed fleas.
Oh yeah, and fleas and the possibilities and tragedies of anthroid fleas.
Is this Officer Richards or
Officer Richards? Yeah.
Okay.
Except drawn really, really fast.
Officer Speed Richards.
No littering.
That's handcuffs. It's not. Hang on, let me try one again.
Look more like a pair of flasks.
I know, right? It was like some
together.
glasses or something. Actually, wait. Maybe if I open one up. It's handcuffs. Okay,
Passable.
just roll with it. Just roll with it.
I often get myself and Nick mixed up.
It kind of looks like a Pokeball. I just see Officer Richards throwing Pokeballs at Champion trying to catch her.
I hear it's not as nearly as cool as yours, though. Yeah, someday I'll do that again.
Somebody's not happy.
We're much further behind than I thought we were.
What is going on here? Oh no, she needs some ice cream. This is okay.
Yeah, about the travel cake.
What was the sound effect?
Yeah, wonk is. This is like Jay's dream of her dad
This
trying
is
to
what
catch.
my dad does at work all day.
Right.
He catches the criminals. My J voice was not good. I need a different J voice.
My dad catches criminals.
What is that? Travel cake. That was more than that. How do you feel?
There we go.
This is
That was
this
sure
is her
a stream
homework
of-
report on what her parent bets.
Yeah, this is sure a stream of conscious. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. Yesterday we went out and did a bunch of raids.
Ooh, fancy.
What's the name of that thing we caught? Kyogre. We caught
Oh,
a bunch
nice.
of Kyogre.
I re-downloaded Pokemon Go yesterday and loaded it up and realized that having deleted it, I have lost all of my Pokemon and have to start over from zero.
Oh no!
You didn't like sign in through your Google account or anything last time?
And I loaded back in,
man.
and it's like, hey, start a new thing. So what do you want your character to be called? And I put in my name, and it's like, that's already taken. I'm like, I know.
By me.
I know.
By
gotta
me.
get it back.
Kid me.
You should be able to get it back. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people, myself included, who picked it up again after the announcements the other week.
Yeah.
We had been basically playing the entire time on and off a little bit because, like, when we lived in Pennsylvania, there was nothing to do. It was the smallest town, but there was a big Pokemon Go community. So we were like, fuck it, and got back into that. And then we just kind of kept going.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And yes, Pokemon Go in the Hayverse, I bet, is really cool considering they're like, holographic displays and stuff.
They are way, way ahead of us with all that.
Anthroids are way better at it because they have like the internalized map of, hey, I know exactly where to find a Bulbasaur right now. And it's like,
Also
I've got it kind of on my phone a little bit by this Pokestop maybe somewhere.
Also, their AR overlays are just,
Oh my god.
like built in. So, oh god, there's totally an Anthroid that just sees the world in Pokemon, huh? Just like everywhere they go.
See how many Pokemon I can remember how to draw. Who should I make the Anthroid? Name an animal. One that's easy to draw.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
If
My
you say
first instinct
capybara, I swear to God.
was right there.
I'm gonna make it a squirrel, okay? It's a squirrel.
Squirrels are good.
Yeah, my first was pangolin, and then you said
Oh.
easy to draw, and it was like, oh.
Kind of looks a little bit like a woodchuck. I'm gonna roll with that. Now he's a woodchuck.
How many Pokeballs would a woodchuck chuck?
He's got a t-shirt on. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Can I remember how to draw a single Pokemon for this joke to work? Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh man, all that Pokemon Go and your knowledge has failed you.
I know. I'm very disappointed in me. I can draw a bunch of the original 180.
Yeah, but the original 1A, you've got
50
ball of gas, snake, eggs,
eggs.
purple blob,
Cocoon.
2 of them even.
Yeah. Series of rocks. And yeah.
And people complain that they don't have any, that they have no good designs for the current generations.
Chad has a point. Kind of looks like this dude has seen some stuff.
Kind of what I was going for. He's like, why is my life like this?
Please let me turn this feature off.
Why did they build this in?
Release me from this prison.
It's all the original 180 because I don't fucking remember how to draw anything else. Oh no, wait, I'm a liar. I could draw this one. Kind of.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I can draw the Piplup.
Because if there's a penguin, then
damn, Piplup's
Shen
not
will
even
find
released yet. Was it better
Shrek
before?
is one of their Pokemon. Wow, they're getting all kinds of down the hole here on as a turn off the Pokemon Go overlay for just 15.99.
Oh.
I don't remember how to draw Spearow or Fearow or whatever. This is him.
Birds.
Bird.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
I don't
It's a
know.
fucking bird.
I'm
What's
getting
the
more
bigger
like
ones?
Articuno
Butterfree's
vibes
just a
from that one.
butterfly, and then you get into stuff like Scyther that's like
I'm gonna
weird
draw.
insect robot thing. All right, the thing that's like a coconut tree, huh?
Evolves from eggs.
They're seeds, it turns out. We looked this up.
Oh, is that so?
Mhm.
Could have fooled me.
Spearow, the original Angry Bird.
This guy wishes life would stop.
Yeah, he is done. The game is over.
That's probably enough Pokemon for off the top of my head. Absolutely none reference Pokemon.
Surprisingly effective and
Oh,
recognizable.
the magnets. All right, you know, I'm gonna. Ugh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Isn't it?
Oh, you know what's an easy one to draw?
Ditto? Is it
Voltorb?
Ditto?
No, it's Voltorb. Because
Yeah.
he just looks like that. Okay, wait, no, Ditto was right too. There's Ditto.
I just like as this goes on, this guy's life just gets worse and worse.
The only
is-
ones I can draw are the 150 and Piplup.
Reality.exe has crashed.
You see how I'm really super good at drawing animals? I'm just like so super good at it.
Meowth as one of those lucky cats that they have.
I mean, he is, right? That's like.
I mean, yeah, like it's just this is just coming full circle and bringing it back. All right, I think.
Right, what else?
Time to climb out of that hole.
That's quite enough Pokemon for now.
Escape while you can.
Let's see here. Let's see. Are there any other good couples we
You
should
can't
dig
draw
into?
animals. Time for some practice. Draw several of the anthropomorphic cast of Hey Kitty as regular animals.
Draw Kitty as Mewtwo. See, I'm trying to find a reference for you.
Oh. Oh. Kitty is Meowth. But
I might be able to do
yeah,
that.
spelling is hard, Faust.
I used to be able to draw Mouth really well because I was like super into Team Rocket, but it's been kind of a while.
Team Rocket were the most interesting thing about that.
They totally were, and in Pokemon Go, I definitely am wearing the Team Rocket costume. I paid the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I guess waving. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you see any of the? They recently had a beta version of Gold and Silver leak somewhere. That was all over Twitter for a while. As the beta versions of a good handful of Pokemon. One of which was probably Baby Meowth,
Oh.
which looked
Oh, no.
adorable.
Do I honestly
gonna
not
see
have?
it. Oh, it's Skulls. I'll come back to you, Skulls.
they canceled babies is the premise for Children of Men, right?
I'm sorry, that is a joke I never thought I'd hear in my life. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the exact plot of that movie, yeah. Okay, what am I drawing? Oh my god.
Sorry, I think I just reset Shen.
Sorry, that was fun. That was a fun joke.
How about Loki? The one from my comic, not Marvel's comics.
I'll need a ref.
Is this the ref Fox is out searching for?
Yeah, just sent you a ref on.
Oh, okay. What? So now, don't be offended.
That's
what
old
animal
Loki.
is this?
She's just a black cat, but that's old Loki. She is now transitioned and is female.
Okay, so this, but a lady.
Yeah.
You got it. Like to think I'm getting slightly better at drawing cats. But I don't know. They might also just look a lot like my dogs. I should probably draw a cat and a dog next to each other just to make sure I draw them differently.
This is a current struggle of mine.
There was a point where I went and I just drew went and got actual reference for a whole bunch of different animals and I drew them all and they looked really good. I drew the coolest looking rabbit and a deer and I liked the deer so much he ended up in the museum heist scene.
Right.
And then I didn't do it again ever since. But now I'm on a research break. Just one way of drawing a mouth that I'm starting to reconsider lately. Research break actually might just end up being Shen job hunting break, and that's it.
Well, that is the priority.
Yeah, I moved all the way out here.
Part of research is securing funding. To be fair,
this is very true.
I'm just gonna do one of these samurai bras.
She would appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to think of what characters I had that fit the Pride theme, and I think she's the only character I've had that's transitioned during a comic, and the other transgendered character hasn't shown up in so many years that nobody remembers they existed. So
yeah.
I need to go back and read through all of your comic again because I certainly don't remember they existed.
So yeah, we've had a Ace and Pan couple, a het couple, a gay couple, transgendered character. Ticking off a bunch of the boxes for the month, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. You're missing Polly, I guess.
We haven't drawn a male-male couple. Do we have any of those?
Sure.
I don't know. You've got Fox and
Jamie, yeah.
Beefy Tiger Man. Jamie, yes. I definitely did not forget his name.
Hey, Tay just asked a really super interesting question for the writer, I think.
Yeah. So Tay asked, I can't remember if I've asked before, but how prevalent is cyberization in the Hayverse? Considering they have full robots, I imagine limb replacement is fairly available. So this is definitely one of those oddities of the Hayverse, in that there's a pretty significant genetic technology advancement. Part of them being anthropomorphic and cross species and stuff like that is that there's a lot of genetic science out there. So the cybernetic accoutrement is actually a lot less than one would probably think. And there's even kind of a stigma against it when, for the most part, you could.
For the most part, the ability to clone a new limb or other organ is available.
Yeah. And so it's sort of like, oh, you want to upgrade. The transhumanist movement is, well, short for folks.
Well, that's
Transhumanist movement is maybe how we got here in the first place, but it's looked down upon to in some ways. So you're not going to see a whole lot of like obviously cybered limbs. There are going to be some people that haven't been able to afford VAT limbs, but and so have robo pieces that are covered in fake fur, but they're gonna try to hide that and not make it really out there. And so the stuff like replacing your eyes with eyes that have computer heads up displays and stuff like that is probably very potential, but also still very rare. And yeah, more likely to have a cloned, back-grown body part than a robo body part.
So they're still working their way into the cyberpunk.
Yeah. But they're already pretty deep in the biopunk. Which is part of where the antrhoid stuff comes from, is that they're like fake skin and fur that is based off of like grown and gene modded stuff. So gene mod for abilities and features that you don't normally possess is kind of difficult because you still need to have sort of a genetic basis for it. So like the gene for super strength requires there being a gene for super strength. But that's why characters like Loki there, who used to be male, is now female, could get pregnant, is because her transition was more than merely surgical. She was able to have, gene therapy as part of her transition. So I guess in that level, there's definitely features and abilities that one would not normally possess that could be gene modded in.
Neat.
No, but you are me.
So, what should we? Or what time is it? It's 4:15. We've been going for about an hour. Do you want to keep going for a bit, Shen? Or
I got a little more energy. Matt's still just playing Call of Duty. So if anybody else has any other requests,
any thoughts?
Hey,
hang
Shen.
on. I think Matt has a request. Yes, my love.
Ooh. It's gonna be good.
Oh.
No?
Okay, but what is what animal? What animal?
Oh, it's an animal.
Yeah, it's a furry thing.
Meerkat.
Is a meerkat? Okay. All right, I got a request for my husband. Give me a second. I gotta get some reference. He's a meerkat. God damn it.
Wait, hold on, real quick. AJ Lee, what furry animal did you?
Tay points out that they were thinking of the splicers from Batman Beyond. Yeah, totally. The like. So for anybody that didn't see,
I think mongoose or cat or
Cat would actually be really good for her.
do cat.
Cat is easier for me to draw anyway.
That would be good, but doesn't give Shen any practice in the other species.
I'm not drawing a goddamn meerkat. He's just shit posting anyway. Verbally. Verbal shit posting. Timon from The Lion King is a meerkat, yes. But I'm not going to draw a meerkat. I'm going to make a cat because what he's asked for is a professional wrestler.
Which one?
He wants AJ Lee.
Oh.
Tell me she's not a cat. She's totally a cat.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of wrestlers, do you watch any of Up Up Down Down?
Some, not enough. I should, but we have watched the occasional episode here and there. There was an amazing episode where they had an American flag as the backdrop, and at the time, Kevin Owens was the United States champion. So during their episode, he just walked in, took their backdrop, and walked away, and that was it. He didn't say anything. He didn't come back. He didn't bring it back. Like, Kevin Owens just took our backdrop, and that was it. It was great.
That's pretty good. He did one recently with Asuka and sorry, I'm trying to get back to my subscriptions tab here. Where did it go? With Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka.
That must have been a fun language barrier.
And,
wait, were they playing video games with him? I bet they kicked his ass.
No, it's just Shinsuke playing Moonwalker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Really?
Yes.
That is amazing. Oh my god!
So for those of you not in the wrestling know, Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka are both some really fantastic Japanese wrestlers that have joined up with the American company here, and neither of them, well, they both actually speak English really well, but they're both native Japanese speakers. But what they go into in this is it's Austin Creed, right? No.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's both. He's Xavier Woods on WWE, right, but he's Austin Creed on.
That's right. So it's he's trying to speak some Japanese. He's got his phone out and like is doing some translation to try to ask them the questions in Japanese and stuff. But Shinsuke is mainland. Asuka is from what is it? Not Hokkaido. In any case, she's from like a southern island, so she has this really strong dialect and accent. So it's sort of like somebody in America being like Creole, and then somebody from like San Francisco, Osaka. There we go. Thank you. And so like Shinsuke starts out by kind of making fun of their Japanese and saying like, I speak normal Japanese. She kind of speaks Japanese. and Austin just having like no idea what's going on and like, wait, like, are you like, is this bad? Like he's obviously a little uncomfortable.
Is this not a joke? I laugh.
And she's like, yeah, I speak the other Japanese.
Oh, that's really cute. Asuka's so cute. All right, Matt, here's your AJ.
Oh shit, hold on.
He's got to pause this game.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Can you send that to Zach?
Yes, I can. I'll send it to Zach when I'm done.
Slowly turning all of Shen's husband's friends into furries.
As it spreads further. Well, now we've got one wrestler on here. I think we know what character should be here to try to challenge her, right? Or at least be impressed that she showed.
Against AJ?
Well, I just figure you have your default wrestler who would enjoy AJ being around like that.
Fox is going for Grease.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
She should have been a spider.
She should have been a spider? Yeah, she probably should have been a spider. But that sounds hard to draw right now, so.
Nice.
Okay, let's see.
She should have been a spider.
She looks good as a cat, though, too. She's a great cat.
Oh, did you say tarantula? Damn it. Yeah.
She's got like a spider thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw Grease hitting on her. Knowing AJ, she'd probably go for that for like a minute, and then he'd be like, "I've made a terrible mistake."
Also, just posts Lucky, and it's not capitalized, so I'm not sure if he's saying that somebody is lucky or not. But it just dawns on me that the idea of Lucky being like super into pro wrestling, just on the sly.
I drew his owner into wrestling, like in the TV in the background.
Yeah.
I drew Grease, so maybe he got into it.
I could weirdly see him like on multiple levels being like ashamed or hiding that he's into wrestling, but also being super into pro wrestling.
I make lots of my characters like into wrestling just because I am, so.
Right.
Charlotte versus Sasha and Bayley versus Sasha.
The conversation in the background is now just shifted to
Yeah, they were talking about
excited
just talking about wrestling. It happens sometimes. It happens. Every once in a while, at this household, we talk about wrestling.
Maybe we need Lucky in a Lucha Libre mask.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I didn't leave much room for Grace. Whoop. Hang on, I'm gonna just... What's good about digital art here? Also, this is way too big. Way too big. There we go. This is not a good drawing, but whatever. That happens
Can
sometimes.
you say that for all of them?
I like this in all levels except for physical. I am a wrestler. Lucky, who will probably never wrestle.
Sovereign Grace hitting on AJ Lee. Except badly drawn. I feel like I'm missing something about... Oh, it's his bandana. Shit.
Is his neck? He's kind of missing a neck.
Yeah, there's not much neck situation going on here either. Okay. That means I have to adjust where his chest is.
I hate it when that happens.
Favorite
There's a
wrestler
statue.
over 7 feet. And that's it.
The Great Khali! That's not a real answer.
Okay.
Matt just asked his friends, who's your favorite wrestler over 7 feet tall? I named the worst one.
Oh, yeah. And then,
Sorry, it's easy to get me talking about wrestling like a lot, so.
Shocked and appalled.
Even though we know Cass isn't, but nobody would choose Cass. Cass sucks.
Who's talking to me? Why do I have so many DMs?
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Yeah. Like it's good and Brian's not bad. Like he's good on the mic. But still no order.
What was I gonna draw? I feel like there was an idea now.
Lucky in the Lucha Libre mask.
Luchador, that's what it was.
Yep.
Luchador Lucky.
Gotta go look up a mask. That's a pretty simple one. Translate this page.
I can see
I already finished this drink Matt made me.
Lucky would totally be the kind of Lucha fan that had his mask that like he'd done the build on, right? Like he knew what the mask meant, what it represented, where the what the colors referenced to the whole run.
I'm gonna make him with his butler tray. Wait a second. I think that's the wrong hand.
And in the red corner, we have the Kick Butler.
Hey, that's really good. That's really good.
Oh.
I'm so mad about how good that is.
Really? Because I thought it was terrible.
Oh, not for wrestling.
That's why it's good.
We're drawing Lucky now as Luchador. Somebody said his name is the Kick Butler.
King Butler?
Kick Butler. He likes it, but he liked it better when he thought I said the Kink Butler.
Uh,
The dragon? I never played
no,
it.
that's lucky when he and Heather retire to their room for some private time.
Right on.
I decided this is one of the ones without a mouth
Oh.
because I don't want to draw one.
Oh, you know,
Is
you know,
this
going around,
is this him getting caught unawares?
He does look a little surprised. That was kind of an accident, but I also sort of love it.
Oh, yes.
He was in the middle of watching a match and somebody rang the bell for some tea and he just popped out and forgot he had the mask on.
How may I help you? Were you in the middle of something? No, sir. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and order some tea and then send you away for 2 more hours.
Oops. That's really loud.
But me?
No, I'm getting a phone call and
Oh,
it connected to my computer and so it was ringing through my headphones.
how?
The Kick Butler and the Mayor'd Murderer. Instead of Ask Jeeves, it's Mask Jeeves.
Oh man, good times.
All right, we've got some great chat going, but nobody's actually requesting anything. Anything else coming from chat that you want to see up here?
I got room for like one more thing here.
Any couples? Any? Trying to think of any of the other characters around. Let's see. We haven't done some of the out there pairs like the
twins.
We did the twins.
Do they? No.
Oh wait, what twins? Who are you talking about?
Don't you have those two fox twins?
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I probably agree with you.
They're like siblings.
That's why I asked for the more quote out there pair.
Okay, I see.
I'm trying to guess at who Fox is referring to, and I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just gonna draw Kitty and Vincent if nobody says anything.
I was thinking the briefly discussed Kitty and Jane Ixchel.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh, we're gonna blow Officer Richard's mind. And I gotta go get my reference. I know how to draw her. It's just Jay, but with different hair.
It's just grown up Jay.
Let's draw Jane.
I feel like I've drawn this particular pairing before too.
Hey, honey,
You
what is
have.
this thing you
It's-
brought home from work? Picking up a Pokeball. Oh, that's nothing. Just leave it there. And that's how they met.
This came from a previous stream conversation about movies, I think, and the movie version of Jane showing up on the news to defend Kitty turning into like the steamy romance of DA. DA's assistant falls for anthroid criminal.
Android criminal. Officer Richards is none the wiser.
Oh, yeah, Taze got an interesting one. We did underpowered anthroid. Would a overpowered anthroid be like drunk?
I don't know.
Or just shorted out. Maybe. I don't know.
the the single ear perk from Officer Richards is very good. Fausta says drunk on energy drinks. That's not bad.
What about you, Nick?
We have closed out a page here, and we're looking at 4:30. How you feeling, Jen?
It's like really super hot in my apartment.
That was not the answer we were really looking for, but
I feel like it
hope
answered the
cools
question.
down.
I think either way, that means she shouldn't be on stream for too much longer.
I just want to get away from my computer for 5 minutes.
Okay, well, this was a lot of fun. Thank you, chat, for hanging out and being hilarious and subversive. I'll do a brief little scan through what we've done here. And
we have some pretty terrible stuff. I love it.
keep an eye on...
some of it turned out great, though.
Yes, some of it definitely turned out great. There's going to be a bunch of cool, weird stuff going up on the regular comic page. There's going to be even more stuff going up over on the Patreon page. Some of that's going to be free, so even if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, even if you're not what do they call it, a patron, you can still watch the page and get notifications when new stuff goes up for free for everybody. So do that, and
yeah, there's a link to click to follow, like on any other sort of social media.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you actually next month this time. Even though we're not going to have regular comics coming up, I think we're still going to do a stream.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, it'll be some fun. We'll see some of the stuff that Shen's working on.
Shen's made in her research.
Yeah, and part of this vacation, quotes, part of this break from drawing Hey Kitty, beyond just looking for other reasonable incomes, is that Shen is going to be, I'm going to say, finishing up her rebuild for Unluckies. So
I'm
we'll have
so
that
damn
posting
close.
again soon.
I've got a beginning and I've got an end. I'm working on the middle a little bit, but it's enough to start. I just have to get some time to work on a couple more designs, and then I can just relaunch Unluckies finally soon.
So soon, Pirates will be coming back. A little bit different focus, but it's going to be super awesome. And I've been in on some of these planning sessions, and I can't wait to get to share it and let all of you see where this is going too. All right. Thanks again, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Have fun.
Paul Russell said it's perfect. Thanks, Tag. Good night.